coming to a triumphant end here in the Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1 release, and it's all going to be ending off with a massive live event that you guys are not going to want to miss. This live event is going to be bringing the Cattus monster back into the game along with the giant robot for another big finale fight to see who actually controls the 0 point in the middle of the island, and if the IO is going to be triumphant and take over and continue to keep us here in the loop. We have all the information you guys need to know on this upcoming Chapter 3 Season 1 live event, so make sure to watch until the very end of the video. Lots of exciting stuff that you guys are definitely not going to want to miss. And I actually give subscribers in every single video, so if you guys want to receive a gift here in a future video, all you need to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and also leave your epic usernames down below. I randomly pick a few subscribers every single day to be added and gifted. And if you are going to be getting anything here in the Fortnite item shop, make sure to use supporter creator code NERP, N-E-R-P. Shout out to all the legends that are using the code. I appreciate all the support. So as you guys know, ever since the beginning of time, the Fortnite 0 point is pretty much the most powerful piece of energy in Fortnite Battle Royale and pretty much the entire lore and storyline of Fortnite's existence. Now, ever since the beginning of Chapter 1, we've noticed that there is two different forces on the Fortnite island that are basically battling for full control of the 0 point. Since it is so powerful, whoever does have control of it can pretty much teleport and control time and go to different loops and different variations of Fortnite's world. Now, after the Cube Queen live event did take place and the Fortnite island completely flipped upside down onto an entire new part of the island that none of us knew existed, we did see that the 0 point is actually located in the middle of the map, and this is actually going to be playing a very big role in a lot of the live events and storyline information that we get throughout Chapter 3. Now, of course, due to mid-season updates and map changes here in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1, the IO is currently starting to drill down and try to get into the center of the map, and a lot of people at first thought that this was so they can get to the 0 point and actually get control of it, but there's a lot of people here in the Fortnite community that believe that there is a lot more going on other than them just trying to get to the 0 point, which brings us to all of the information we're going to be looking at today regarding a Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1 live event that's going to be ending off this season, bringing us and transitioning us into Season 2. If you guys remember and take a look back in Chapter 1 Season 9, we had the original Cattus monster vs giant robot live event where the IO essentially had Cattus try to go and destroy the entire Fortnite island in order for them to get access and basically get control over the 0 point that was located at the bottom of Loot Lake. And of course, the members of the 7 and all the characters in the Fortnite storyline living on the Battle Royale island, their counter to Cattus was to build a massive giant robot to fight him, since he was obviously too powerful for just the members of the 7 to take out themselves. And of course, this was an epic battle, a really cool live event that if you guys were there would probably think this is one of the better events we've seen in Fortnite's existence, and it ended with the giant robot actually taking the 0 point out of Loot Lake and actually finishing off the Cattus monster with one final punch, harnessing all that 0 point energy. Now, since the IO and members of the 7 are back at it again trying to get control of the 0 point that is located in between the two different Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 islands and maps, there's a lot of speculation on what is going to be taking place and what the IO and members of the 7 are actually going to do in order to get control of it. And since we know that the IO is currently trying to drill down into the middle of the map, instead of them only going for the 0 point, there's been a lot of speculation that they are actually drilling down to actually get to another Cattus type giant monster that they are going to use in order to take down members of the 7, destroy a lot of the current places we have here on the Chapter 3 map, and gain control of the 0 point to keep us back into the infinite loop that they were doing tests on. One of the reasons this doesn't actually seem too far-fetched to a lot of us here in the Fortnite community is if you go over to Covert Canyon, which is the new POI that was added with the new gunner boss, obviously the new mythic SMG vault, and it's a very popular area on the map now. It's definitely a hot drop with a lot of cool things to explore. That was mainly added to the game to be the IO's main plan of attack and main control base for all the stuff that they're probably planning on doing for the rest of Season 1 and for the rest of Chapter 3. And if you actually go over to this part of the POI, randomly during the game, you will hear these weird noises, which I will let play up on the screen so you guys can hear it very clearly in case you haven't heard these before, that a lot of people are assuming that is a new Cattus monster or some type of monster that the IO actually has trapped underneath Covert Canyon that they are going to be using for this live event to take out members of the 7. So I'll let that audio roll out real quick and let you guys listen to it. And as you guys can see, this is a very, very weird audio. It sounds like grunting and like a very deep, low growl. Kind of noises that the Cattus monster made back in Chapter 1, Season 9 when the live event took place, and the monster itself emerged from the water. So considering the fact that we know Cattus came from underneath the ground somewhere in like that middle world of both islands that we didn't even know existed until the Chapter 3 live event actually took place, and now the IO is actually trying to drill down in different parts of the map to get to that center area, it does make sense that Cattus or some type of monster similar could be re-emerging, and the IO could be either training it or trying to capture it to take out members of the 7 and get control of that 0 point, which of course, if they do end up doing this and a lot of the speculation, leaks, and rumors along with these sound effects do come true, that means the members of the 7 are going to have to make a game plan similar to what they did back in Chapter 1, Season 9, where they are either going to have to build a giant robot or maybe even build some type of super weapon that can counter this new Cattus monster emerging underneath Covert Canyon. Now, of course, I think it'd be awesome if they did build a new version or variation of the giant robot. They could probably build it over at one of the 7 outposts where they are located scattered around the map, or if they just go to the Joneses, which is like one of the key parts and main bases for the members of the 7, I feel like that would be a great place for it to go since it is on opposite ends of the map from Covert Canyon, and then from there we could have a really cool build up and map updates every single week showing the progress of the giant robot being built, leading up into a final Chapter 3 Season 1 live event where the giant robot and the new Cattus monster fight for a round 2 finale to end it off to see who will actually gain control of the 0 point. And along with that, I feel like this would be a very good transition into the brand new season, because obviously if they do fight, there will be a lot of damage to the map that will make for easy map changes, new POIs, and just help progress the storyline into Season 2. Now, of course, members of the 7 are also known for being very technologically advanced. Even way back in Chapter 1, Season 4, we saw the Visitor launch that rocket that actually sent into a different loop going through a rift. So we could see members of the 7 actually take a different approach here, where instead of building a giant robot to fight this new monster, they could end up just building some type of rocket or advanced weapon system over at that area of the map that once the Cattus monster does emerge and maybe destroys part of the map, they can target it, shoot the rockets at it, or even just use some type of new rift system where they send the monster back to the Chapter 2 map that's flipped upside down underneath the water, which is probably where it's coming from to begin with, since it is in that middle space that we really haven't got to see much yet other than the Chapter 3 transitional trailer that was released to us once Chapter 3 got revealed. Obviously, there's still a lot of speculation and a lot of information that is up in the air, but these are honestly my favorite types of videos to make because we get to cover some of the information that is confirmed and then go off on little tangents and try to figure out what's going to be happening based on that information. So of course, if you guys have any thoughts or ideas on what is going to be happening here in the Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 1 live event, let me know down in the comment section below. We can kind of get a little discussion thread going, and some of you guys honestly have some really great and unique ideas that I didn't even think of myself pertaining to the live event, if a Cattus monster is going to be coming, and what the members of the 7 are going to be doing to counter this monster if the IO is finally able to drill into the middle and get access to the 0 point and get some monsters or something to help them out. But with all that being said, that's all I got for you guys in today's video. If you guys want to see more lore, storyline, and live event videos like this, make sure to drop a like on the video, leave some good feedback down below, and I will definitely be making more videos like this if you enjoy. That's all I got for you guys today. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.